tinfoil door to stand up to all that heat. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Garage doors should be insulated. If you love the door you have, we can add custom insulation to your existing bare metal panels. And if you're not so in love with the door you've got, we'll help you find a gorgeous new door with internally insulated panels to keep your garage cool and clean all summer long. And warm and clean all winter. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll come over and make it nice. Tell you what, we'll bring you a pizza.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
As America's largest injury firm, we have advantages few others do. Our results and reputation are well known to the other side, and we have a track record of going toe-to-toe with them and winning big. But what does that mean for you? What does that mean for your case? I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. One of the things we're most proud about is that we set up our firm so that your case gets lots of attention from a lot of people. Our technology and army of lawyers give us insight and oversight into every detail and every moment of your case. Paralegals, legal assistants, investigators, buildings with boxes of evidence. Every resource carefully designed to get you the most possible. And at Morgan & Morgan, we even have a dedicated team to make sure that your calls are returned that very same day. Injured? Dial pound law. That's pound 529. All firms are not the same.
The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
High five. Up top. Heck yeah!
Dave's company just got the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business.
Yeah, 5 years!
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
High five for gig speed.
5 years of advanced security.
Security win.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Our rate ain't changing.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
There it is.
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Woohoo!
Now he's got savings.
I'm so excited.
Yep. Dave's feeling it, but it's only for a limited time, so don't wait. Switch today and ask how to get the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping. Woo!
Ends 8/21/24. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
iHeart's Yacht Rock Radio goes commercial-free every weekend. Enjoy the greatest 70s and 80s smooth, soft rock. Just open the app, search Yacht Rock, and listen now. iHeartRadio, free, never sounded so good.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Watch for an accident blocking 2 left lanes in northbound I-95 at Atlantic Avenue and an accident blocking 6th Avenue South at South F Street. Spot something on the roads? Call the traffic tip line. Pound 250, keyword West Palm traffic. I'm Ron Hersey.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career you'll love with flexibility, great pay and benefits, and one of the country's top workplaces? Join their growing team. Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today. That's progressive.com/careers.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Hello again, and welcome to the show.
What's so funny?
What's so fun?
Today's International Joke Day.
Today is International Joke Day.
You joking, right? You joking?
You joking?
Yes. Yes, I am.
That's kind of the point.
That's kind of the whole point.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Happy International Joke Day.
Happy International Joke Day.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
It's showtime.
Redefining radio. This is where the fun begins. Introducing Greek.
Let me tell you something. Don't ever love more you than anybody else you love more.
Francis.
Because then you're just like, you're squeezing your banana so hard every time you come in here, and then you're pounding it on the desk.
Jimmy.
We haven't had to pull it for quite a while, so we got to lube it up.
Let's get the party started. It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, it is the Penthouse on a Monday. Are you ready for the greatest country in the country? Big birthday Thursday. Bang, boom, fireworks. Remember, it's the only night you can be with a lady or a man, whatever you're into, and tell them they're going to see fireworks if you have sex. And it usually works out. Keep the shades open and make sure you get the curtains back so you can see the fireworks. It's unbelievable. They look at you like, wow, I do see fireworks. We got a lot going on a Monday. There was a big parade yesterday. Were you there? And if you went to the parade, did you have a drink? Because it seemed like the whole Fort Lauderdale was drinking and partying with the Panthers. We got a giveaway for you coming up, and it's going to be a big event down in Boca, the Burger Bash. That's going to be coming your way at 11:45. So much going on in the Penthouse on a Monday. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. A little rainy, but this is it. It's going to rain today, and then it's going to be sunny next 16 days. Jimmy is in the house. Good morning, Jimmy.
Hello, and good morning.
And good morning to Francis.
Hi, what's up? Happy Monday. Happy first day of July.
That's right.
Happy second half of the year.
That's right.
Yep.
All right. So if you would rate the first half of the year, how would you say it was? Good, bad, or just average? First 6 months.
Average.
You said it sucked?
I said it sucked.
Andy, well,
It was
take
all right.
my line.
It was okay.
No, it sucked.
It was all right.
Give me, it sucked for 200.
Could have been better.
Yeah, let us know about that. Do you give yourself a report card after the first 6 months?
Well, and also maybe this is a time, if you have not fallen off of it yet, to reevaluate maybe your resolution you made.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking to somebody last night, and they said, it's 6 months. Have you reached any of your goals? Any thoughts that you want to do in 2024? It's pretty deep. I was like, whoa. But let us know. Have you reached your goals? Are you on path to reach your goals? And 6 months, first 6 months, good, bad, or it sucked, as Franny said. Panther Parade yesterday. If you went, I will give you a wheat thin cracker that I took a bite out of. I want to know if you guys went to the parade and had a good time. I know some people went. Great crowd. I mean, it was rained a little, but man,
It did rain, but people still showed up. I have a few friends who were down there, and they said they had a fantastic time. I love trying to watch it on the local news, and they had to keep on stopping it because the players and coaches were cursing. Yeah. And finally, they were like, we're just going to go to golf.
Yeah.
they tried to go back to it. They tried to stop, and they were apologizing, and then they went back to it, and then the cursing was still going. And they're like, all right, we're not going to do this anymore.
I was surprised the coach, because he was the first one, and he was just throwing them like frisbees.
Oh, yeah.
And, you would think, I don't know, I just thought he's, just to be a little different and stuff like that. But as soon as he came out, it was like bing, bang.
They were jacked up.
Yeah. What was their dump button? No.
They did it. That's why they had it.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's why they had to go to something else.
Oh, they were crazy. But, yeah, they...
like J.J. Redick interview.
Yeah.
Or
You're right.
press
Press
conference.
conference. Yeah, they were just throwing them out there left and right. I do know a couple people went, talked to them last night. They said the same thing. It was a fantastic time. So happy, so excited. Panther fever is so high. I'm sure today a lot of people are buying season tickets for next year because you get on that hype and you get on that big train of, we won. We're going to win again, all this stuff. So if you went to the parade, let us know. Give us a call at 877-927-6969. Also, you could text us at Real Radio 47142, or you can email Jimmy at realradio921.com. Those are the things that you guys can do to get involved with the show. Also, first week of July, NBA free agency and Wimbledon. And it's working in the TV. I think this is the first time in 18 years we have TV on and Wimbledon's on. Oh, my God. It's like unbelievable. And this guy's hairdo is unbelievable. Crazy hairdo. So, Franny, I know you had some things, and we're only on until 2, but things you regret buying. Because I could rip them.
I was going to say, I'm sure you could handle this all by yourself. But this is a poll that was done, so we're looking at what people, as a whole, regret buying. So I know, G-Man, you can have your own list, and these aren't specific. Like, it's not like you're going to say a pair of Ferragamo's, which I know you would never regret buying those. No. But they're bringing it up because Amazon Prime Day is a little bit later this month, July 16th and 17th. But even with these deals, they say think twice about anything that you're going to purchase. Because even if you do get one hell of a deal, you still may regret it, right?
Yeah.
After the fact. But they polled about 4,700 Americans and
poll.
asked if they ever regretted buying certain things. And they looked at categories instead of specific products.
Okay.
So what would you, category-wise, what would you think would have the most buyer remorse?
The most clothing?
Clothing is number one on the list. Having people have a 34% bought an item of clothing that they regretted. I think that's pretty low. 34%. I think it would be higher than that.
Because I don't know.
Well, and especially with online shopping, sometimes you get it and it's not what it looked like when you purchased it online.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people regret clothes because when
the size too.
Yeah, you took it on my mouth. Yep, like the size or they don't fit in it, and they're like, I got it for a year and I can't wear it anymore and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought it would be clothes.
Number two was weird to me. Gifts. Gifts is weird, right? I guess because you bought something for someone. And maybe you wish you went another route, or maybe you regret buying somebody a gift.
Regret. Yeah.
But that's not what they said here. Maybe you're just like, why did I get that person something?
That's right.
But that was number two.
Oh, yeah.
Regrets.
That's number one on my list.
Regret gifts.
Yeah, no doubt.
Number four, because we're just
rings.
talking categories. Well, it's interesting. So jewelry is at number 7, right? Number 3 is electronics.
Okay.
I think some people do. 4, a vehicle, which I can see.
Yeah.
Fitness equipment I thought would be higher on the list.
Yeah.
Fitness equipment at number 6 because we always hear like people with treadmills that now like they just hang their clothes on it. Yeah. That's what the treadmill's for.
I would think that would be higher.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. So jewelry at 7, a house. Buyer's remorse on a house.
Yeah,
at
if you
number
got to pay it
8,
every month, it sucks.
Well, that sucks too, but things start falling apart or you move in and then you don't realize you got crazy neighbors, whatever it could be, right? Number 9, a vacation. People regret purchasing a vacation if it doesn't go well, right? Or the weather sucks, or you get sick.
Yeah.
I always say if you get sick on a vacation, you should be able to have a do-over.
You can tell them that?
You should.
Have you ever gotten sick on one of your vacations?
I have been very fortunate not
All right,
knock
good.
on wood.
You've had every other thing. But
knock on wood. Well, I don't make it to the vacation.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But no, I've been very fortunate. But you hear about it, people who go on cruise ships, and because you're quarantined to your room.
Yeah, that's up.
So it does. Not only are you feeling well, but you're literally in a tiny cabin. I think you should get a do-over if that happens. And then number 10, these are things, buyer's remorse that people regret purchasing, was a wedding.
Oh, yeah.
To round out the top 10.
I'm surprised that was number 1. And see, because that's the way I looked at it when I saw this article. Regrets as in you just wish you didn't do it, not necessarily because something was bad, like a car. All right, so if you end up buying a lemon, well, you regret it, right?
Sure,
so
of
that is properly, but I was thinking of more along the lines of, wow, I kind of wasted my money on something, right? And more than the other. But when you look at it from both points of view, I can see that.
Yeah. And I guess I don't, because there's so many different aspects of a wedding, so I didn't look at it as one purchase, but they did, obviously, in this category. Women were more likely to regret stuff like clothing when men were more likely to regret buying gadgets and electronics and
Yeah,
stuff.
I can see that. I think the only thing guys are always happy about is a TV. They get a TV, and I don't know if you consider that a gadget or not.
But it's electronic,
yeah. That they get that, and they watch their games or shows or whatever, or play on the game day or game station, whatever the hell it is, PlayStation. They're happy about it. But the wedding, too, because, a lot of times for weddings, some of my friends will talk about it, that they've had big weddings for their daughters, and they got divorced. And there's some guys will be like, well, I don't regret it because it was a nice day. It didn't work out. And then other guys will be like, no, I regret it totally. And then, like you said, some people might be just like the whole thing. Jewelry, call us because that's my number 1. Let us know any regrets that you did that you're like, man, I regret doing that. And did you think? My dad always had a thing. He said, if you're going to spend $1,000, think about it at least 24 hours. And if you still want it, then do it. That's maybe something you could do. And he considered that a big purchase. So let us know. 877-927-6969. Jimmy, anything on your list that off the top of your head?
Well, again, I was thinking more of the vacations, doing something like that where you feel like at the end, well, maybe I shouldn't have spent that much money.
Sure.
I was kind of thinking more along those lines. There's been a couple of impulse purchases that I've made over the years that, you know what, I hardly ever use that. I wish I didn't get it, and that's the same type of thing, right?
Yeah. How about when people go on vacation and they get the timeshare and they go they're someplace and then they come back, they're like, oh man, why did I do that? I'm not going to use that here now.
Oh, like when you're on vacation, then you purchase a timeshare?
Yeah, they have the things or,
No, you take the tour for free and then...
and then you say, I can't get this. What the hell am I doing? But let us know. Yeah, anything that you possibly regret buying. And clothing was the number one thing. Well, most people, 35% said that they regret buying certain clothes or items. But there could be a lot of regrets with a lot of different things. Cars, like you said, you can see a car if it's a lemon. A house, if it, like you said, if it needs a ton of work, you regret it. Just different things. But let us know. Give us a call. You could text us or email Jimmy at realradio921.com. Those are always the ways that you guys can get involved with the Penthouse every single day. It is July 4th week. So if you got any special requests for us this week for a Greek misspeak, we'll try to play them for you guys all week long. But always get involved in the show.
We have somebody who got involved, said, I went to the parade. Parking was crazy expensive. They were looking for like $130.
Really?
I got lucky. I found a guy that would park my car for $50. The cops haven't found it yet. I'm feeling you're kidding. But I wouldn't be surprised about parking being that crazy expensive.
You hear stories like at, like ballparks, they used to hear about the Orange Bowl, like somebody be in front of the house. And then, like, a guy pulls up in a car, and you guy's like, yeah, I'll park it, $50, come back. The car's gone. The guy didn't even live there. It's like, see you later. You got to go. It's like crazy. $130. Wow, that's a lot. Man.
I don't know if it's accurate or not because the last half of the text seemed like a joke, so I don't know.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean,
Oh, boy.
with all those people.
Who does that? I mean, you got to be super flush.
And you're parking right by the beach. Like, you're right there on A1A.
It better be in a parade.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, I want to step out of my car and be on the parade route if I paid $130.
But if there's
I still wouldn't, but.
If there's no parking, and they had, over 100,000 people? It was packed. Like, and you can't park. What do you do? Because you go down there and you're
turn around and go home. If you're telling me $130 to park my car,
that's the sensible thing to do. Yeah, you're right. That's the sensible.
Or park far away and walk.
Yeah. You don't have too many choices.
I know that they had, like, if you went on their website, they showed you where different parking was going to be. Some people were smart. My girlfriend was smart about it, and they got a hotel room that night, so they didn't have to worry about.
But you could have took Bright Line.
Mm-hmm. You could have done that, too.
But the hotel room was cheaper.
Probably.
The Bright Line?
Than parking.
No, the parking.
Parking.
Maybe the Bright Line, too. My buddy went to